Back for part 2 of my playthrough here. I haven't recorded anything for 7 or 8 days because I've been busy playing Dark Souls and Bioshock off camera, and I want to get into a bit of what I was doing. First, let's go to the Kremwood forest here. Barrel shield bust up. Okay, let's start with Bioshock. What was I doing in Bioshock? Okay, I had a save game from a couple years ago. Get by these guys. Oh, it's gonna be a little tough. Yeah, I had a save game from a couple years ago, and I was just trying to play it last week around Monday or Tuesday. Okay, so I mean, okay, I haven't really said anything yet, but I was having issues because the game would crash like every 2 to 8 minutes. It would just randomly crash, and I couldn't figure out what was causing the problem. I had already sorted out a couple years ago running the game in compatibility mode in Windows 7 to compatibility mode to Vista Service Pack 2, so that was already enabled. What's going on here? Just get... I think I can go back. Just fall. Take it. Okay. So, to sum up, the reason why my Bioshock game was crashing like every 2 to 8 minutes, and it was really frustrating, was because I was running this app that I hadn't had, especially back then, the last time I'd been playing it seriously. This app called AMD Gaming Evolved. And NVIDIA has a program that does a very similar thing to this. AMD Gaming Evolved, it keeps track of your gameplay. It has these like auto configure settings for, you know, if you don't want to fine tune what your game settings are, it can do it for you. And yeah, it just keeps track of what you've played, how long you've played, and gives you like these auto like setting configurations for, you know, like performance. Like one would be for better performance, which would be like, you know, lower fidelity and all that shit, and then other ones would be for higher for better graphics. Oh. Higher graphics but worse performance. Don't want to miss anything. Oh, I could do that. Yeah, I had to go into the Steam forums and troubleshoot this, and people got issues playing Bioshock. You know, game from 2007 on PCs. And one of the suggestions was just, you know, AMD Gaming Evolved is crashing the game, and I just turned that off, and it took a couple hours, but yeah, I solved that problem. And I was able to play it, and I gotta say, Bioshock on PC has some weird controls. You know. So, I think I remapped. Wait, looks like she's asleep. I'm sure she won't mind if we save our game. Okay, we can save here. They don't charge you to save in Donkey Kong Country 3, so nope, no harm saving there. Yeah. Oh. What's going on? Like it's like a timer. So you have a 8 or 6 button mouse, so like I went to the key binding configuration for Bioshock and I was changing some stuff up so I could do more stuff with my mouse, so I wouldn't have to do as much with my left hand. Yeah, it's like right mouse button in Bioshock. It switches between your weapon and your vigors. Oh dang! They're not giving me time of day. Those bees are just on my ass. So I missed some record by 3 seconds. We'll just continue. Yeah, just in general, Bioshock has some weird controls. The way the X and Y axis of how you like aim in that game, it feels off compared to like a Valve first-person shooter. I don't like that, but I still say the game holds up pretty well. Oh, okay. Be tricky getting those if I didn't have Dixie. Already been there. Go right this time. Or is there more? Yeah, it's acting like I missed a rat. There he is. I can go through now. There was a checkpoint behind that door, now it's open. Say to get up there, I'm gonna need to throw Dixie. It wouldn't work the other way around. Yeah, so last week I did play some Bioshock, but the meat and potatoes of what I was playing was, oh, can I go up here? It was Dark Souls. Okay. I started a second character. He's, mostly intelligence and dexterity, right? Must have hit him. Yeah, I'm not to the point in Dark Souls where I'm gonna play the game and like choose to actively, you know, underlevel my guy, or you know, like, oh, I'm gonna get to level 60 and just keep it there. I'm not there yet in Dark Souls. I'm just playing, and as I get enough souls to level up, I'm just gonna level up. And I think he's like level 116 or 18. He has 50 in intelligence, 40 in dexterity. I didn't put anything into faith. He started as a sorcerer. He had 4 attunement slots. And I think I gave him an extra one, so he has 5. Okay. Just throw it back. So, killing 2 birds with 1 stone in this playthrough of Dark Souls I'm doing right now. Since I put so many points into intelligence and dexterity, I can use dexterity weapons and spells the first time. This is the first time I ever used spells. And it's... Oh, man, I missed another one. How did I pass that? Oh, snap, look at that. That was crazy. Well, I'll just take this. Oof. What if I carry it with this guy? He can go through with the barrel. Yeah. And there was a bird somewhere. Some secret bird somewhere. Okay, last time it was like some target game, and it looks like they're gonna have me do the same thing. Nothing to that. And they kicked me out, so I gotta go back in. Because I don't get to 25, I don't get all the spoils. Like, I just got 2 bear coins instead of 3 or 4. Out of here. Springing spiders. So that's what those are. They're spiders. Spiders in trees. If that falls on me, it probably hurts. A red hedgehog. I mean, if there's a blue one, why not a red one? It's equally just as ridiculous. And I was facing the wrong way there. Let me get it if I just tried jumping into that. No, that was pointless. Pressed the jump button one too many times. So in Dark Souls, with my intelligence build, because after you get dexterity and strength up to 40, not that I got strength up to 40, I left it at 16 to meet minimum requirements for handling weapons. But I did get dexterity up to 40 and intelligence up to 50. The reason I stopped at 40 and 50 is because the scaling, like the bonuses that you would get for like putting points into like stats, like weapon-wise, to do more damage, there's like a big drop-off after you get to 50 in intelligence and 40 in strength and dexterity, whatever. need some luck here. That was real close. I just couldn't make it down. And I had like 15 seconds too. Is it again? Yeah, I'm gonna hit every bee I can on my way. See that? Getting the one on the bottom, that's the trickiest. It's very easy to just press the jump button and bump into the bee from the bottom. Woo! There might have been something else up there. I missed it. Oh, there was obviously something up there. Just fall through here. Nice. If I fall through here. Okay, a couple bananas and a barrel to get back up. What's going on here? But what's down here then? Must be something. It doesn't look like anything. Some more trouble. Oh, there was a letter down there. Maybe a barrel would have broken something. Broken a hidden door. So with my intelligence build in Dark Souls, I'm in New Game Plus, so all the enemies are tougher. I've found that fighting bosses and a lot of enemies, I do prefer using magic, using, you know, crystal soul spears and that white dragon breath thing, whatever, that Seath the Scaleless spell that you need level 50 intelligence for. That's a good move. And also, I've just been, like, you know, experimenting with Crystal Magic Weapon. That's a spell that you, like, use a catalyst to cast that on a normal weapon that you have, and it, like, gives it, like, magic powers, extra magic damage, I should say, and it stacks with dexterity points that you've that the weapon would have scaling towards. Okay, so that's good. If I'm using a dexterity weapon plus crystal magic weapon on top of that, it's just gonna stack up, and that actually does the most damage of like any handheld weapon that I have. If I take like a great scythe, you know, totally level it up as high as you can, upgrade it as high as you can, and then use crystal magic weapon, that probably does the most damage per hit out of everything that I have. And then there's enchanted weapons, which it's a whole other thing, which is usually more reliable, but like in Dark Souls more in my second playthrough. Hey, it's the Banana Braid Dixie. What do you think you're doing coming in here? See that? Riverbank Race, I ran through that. Bet you couldn't do. Okay, so that Riverbank Race, this Brash Bear guy, he has the record there. And he's almost challenging me to go beat it. Okay. So I gotta do it in less than a minute and 15 seconds. A lot of forward momentum. Seems way too easy to get hung up trying to jump out of the water. Some of these spots. Like here. Oh, and when you get hit, you slow down too. So that sucks. Oh. Beat him by a minute and close to a minute and a half. Brash's cabin. What now? What? What? You can't have beaten my time. I've held that record for the last 2 years running. You've made me so angry I could. That opened up a new area that I can't get to until I complete this level. Huh. Get rid of both of them. Oh, looks like a piranha down there. Now the baby elephant might have a water move. Okay. I can squirt high if I press up. If I don't press up, squirts horizontally. And if I hold down while I'm pressing the squirt button, it's like the squirt button. It's like the action button that only the animals use. No, wait. I guess the Kongs can use this button too, but I know this button would be used to like charge with the Rhino in the other games. This thing gonna launch me? Really? Sure did. What the hell? The barrels were disappearing. Unless I get some water, I can't... Oh. I choked there. I should have just jumped over that bee. Where are they gonna start me from? The very beginning. Isn't that far in? I think I know what they want me to do, but they're not going to give me a chance to do it now. Unless maybe a sacrifice here. Okay. Try one more time. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Take one for the road. Now I can't get that. Oh. These guys think they're so clever. You kill them the same way every time. You know, just from being in the water, it sucks up water to squirt. Whoa. Okay, maybe just one's allowed at a time. Don't bump your head on a bee. jump from very high. That was nothing compared to the last one. Barely get through. No elephants allowed. Must be the end. Some secret cave. Simon Says. There must be one of these in every world, and I just happen. That's why they have a world map you can move around in. There must be these hidden caves in every area, just like that. Okay, that's... I must have skipped one or two of those, but some other time. Whatever this guy's named, it's like Arachnid. It's short for that. Oh, I got you figured out. Just gotta hit you from underneath. Your soft underbelly. Oh, hey, hey. You're gonna be shooting that green shit at me. Ricochets. Oh, whoa, whoa. Hey, ahoya, hey. Whoa. Don't touch the barrel. That's an item. The Band-Aid he had. Little Band-Aid, that looked like something from... In Super Mario 64, those walls, like, in Super Mario 64, there were these walls that, like, would try to fall on you, and they had, like, a Band-Aid on their back, and then you do, like, a hip drop on them, and they would, you know, blow up or something. And you get, like, 3 coins. That's what that Band-Aid reminded me of. It's like showing the weak spot on it. So that's... Blunder's booth. Let's go back to Kremwood Forest. Brinkley's Save Cave. Yeah, that'll do it for this. Well, I went ahead and looked up where those secret caves were. There were 2 that I missed, and I'm gonna go get those right now. This is Orangatanga Lake. There's one there. annoying. Missed that one. Yeah, the initial overworld had one. Well, not the initial one. The initial overworld would be on the other side. Should be one here. I'm so gonna miss this, man. I was come on, pay attention, man. Okay. Okay. At first, when it was like just two were getting hit, Blunder's Booth. That's next. You know, I was trying to talk about Dark Souls, because I have been playing Dark Souls quite a bit the past week. And it was disjointed trying to talk about that while I'm playing this, and you know, I just wanted to get across that I have been playing Dark Souls. I like it a lot more now than I originally did. And I did find this new appreciation for the dexterity weapons. I like how they're lighter. They end up doing very similar damage as the strength weapons after you get enough points into dexterity. There's more finesse to them. I'm getting more used to playing with a normal and low equip loadout so you can move quicker. The enchanted weapons with high intelligence, I'm really liking this game a lot more now. And I will say that my favorite weapons in Dark Souls, just throwing it out there, I like the Claymore. I like the rapiers, because I'm using an intelligence build and dexterity build. I'm liking Velka's rapier. And the Great Scythe. The Great Scythe is like my... If I'm fighting any enemy that I can dodge, if it's a boss that I can dodge well enough, like Seath the Scaleless, that's a boss that I can dodge pretty well. That's a pretty easy boss, as long as you're not trying to cut off its tail, because that's tricky, cutting off its tail without getting smacked the fuck around. But Seath the Scaleless with the Great Scythe, just two-handing that, love that. But just in general, probably my favorite weapon that would be good, whether you enchant it or not. It's good for a dex build. If you're gonna make it like an occult weapon, it would be good for, you know, if you had a high faith. You just take that Claymore. That's probably the best all-around weapon that I know of. Halberd's cool too. So yeah, the Claymore, some of those rapiers, like you can put up your shield and poke them, and the halberd, Claymore, halberd, and rapiers. I'm liking those. Kind of disappointed with the katanas. I thought those were going to be more badass. And Another one just because it's also another light weapon. I've started using like the enchanted falchion for my intelligence build, and that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna try to put up another video in less than a week. This past week I've had some issues with my internet connection too. I mean, even right now, my landline home phone is kind of like dead. It's been dead for a couple days, and it's not a billing issue. It's just for some stupid reason, it's just not working. And it's kind of hard calling the cable company, which is providing my phone service in a bundle, when you can't call them if the phone's dead, you know, so it's tricky. And I didn't even realize it was dead until like Friday. So I'm probably going to need to get Time Warner to come out here and fix something, because unplugging the router is not fixing that problem. But I'm going to try to put up some videos sooner and not wait 8 days. Till then, later. Wrinkly Kong is playing a Nintendo 64. And listen to that song. It's like a remix of Inside the Castle Walls. It's a nice Easter egg.